our new little series. Very often you hear from us on the online and in videos you hear us talking about our clients. So what we're going to do in the next couple weeks is actually let you guys hear from our clients. Nothing staged, no sales gimmicks, no sales pitches, none of that stuff. Just real life stories, real life results. And our first family that we have, our first clients that we have, is actually a big family. It's the Moore family. Crowd goes wild, cheers. First thing we're gonna do is just state your name and your age. We'll start down here.
I'm Anna and I'm 18.
I'm Bryce Moore and I'm 10.
Adam Goad, I'm 36.
This is Demsley, she's 3. I'm Stephanie and I'm 39.
I'm Kaden, I'm 9.
All right, so now that we know names and ages, we're gonna talk a little bit about old lifestyle. A little bit about what you guys used to do in the past, kind of what you were eating, were you working out, were you doing any of that stuff? So go ahead, Stephanie, we'll let you lead the way here.
Well, I never worked out. Sat on my rocking chair, watched the kids do stuff. They sat on their iPads. I'd say we ate out 4 times a week.
When you're talking about eating out, like what kind of eating out? Convenience eating out?
Wendy's, Chili's.
Papa John's was a good ordering
Papa John's,
spot.
yeah, we did order a lot of pizza.
A long time ago. We went to McDonald's and stuff like that.
The Kmart here has the Little Caesars. If we were in Kmart, we were leaving with Little Caesars. Doesn't matter how many times we were in there.
So a lot of fast food,
Yes.
a lot of Papa John's and pizza. We like to refer to that as convenience eating. And unfortunately, America has gotten extremely busy, so families are turning to convenience eating quite often. So basically, what they can drive through and grab really fast and what is cheap. So now we're going to talk about new habits. And I think the greatest thing for us, meaning Eatin' Elite, Ashley and I, is watching this entire family kind of come together. At first it started with just the 2 kids doing a little bit of fitness, and then it took over the entire family, which has been extremely cool for us to watch happen. We have people that come and go, but for the most part, seeing a big family like this, it's not just individuals, a whole family come together and change their way of living has been very awesome for us. So we're just going to kind of talk a little bit about your new habits. We're going to start with Adam here, actually. Adam is in the U.S. Coast Guard, and now he even finds time while he is deployed and on his boat to even work out. So Adam, we'll just talk really quickly about some of your new habits.
I have a set routine. I do one of the workouts like we would do here, and I do my thing. About an hour, I get it underway. The ship's moving, so squats are trying at times, but overall.
So on the boat, I mean, obviously you're restricted to what you're able to eat, but you've gotten to the point at least now that where you're conscious and paying attention and being more selective about what you're eating.
Yes, I'll visit the salad bar a little more than I normally would, than I would the main line of food, I guess I would say. Snacks are still a challenge for me, but I'm working through that.
Very cool. Bryce, let's talk to you, buddy. It's very cool to see and talk about adults losing weight and stuff like that, but in a world to where we live and kids are being bullied and things of that nature, it's very cool for us. And it's just not Bryce, but we just happen to picking on Bryce at the moment. Bryce has lost about 17 pounds when it's all said and done. Obviously, our biggest concern when it comes to kids is not a scale number. We're not concerned about that. But helping a child be comfortable in their own skin is very gratifying for us. So Bryce, what do you think about your new eating habits that Mom has got you on?
I actually really liked them. It was hard at times in the beginning, but I got used to it. I really like the salads that we have, and I really haven't tasted the soda since.
So you used to drink a lot of soda, and you don't drink soda anymore, right?
No.
So when you
not
turned to
that.
water and flavored waters and things like that?
Not flavored water.
Not flavored
Just
waters?
water.
Just water? And at first you fought the system because you were so used to eating pizza and all this other stuff, you thought that chicken and vegetables wasn't going to be the best thing for you, right?
Yes.
And you've actually learned that vegetables are actually pretty good, right?
Yes.
Stephanie,
Yes.
you're the mom. You get to oversee everything and make sure things are going. At first when I talked to you about eating, you thought I was crazy. You're not alone in that. Trying to tell people that need to lose a few pounds that we got to get them to eat more, got to get them to eat right, and then we have to have them start eating more. They often look at you like crazy. Would you agree with me, Stephanie?
I would agree with you, yes.
And when you first started, you told me that you were very full very quickly, correct?
Yes, I thought I was eating way too much.
And what is going on now?
I'm starving if I don't eat.
So, by learning to eat regularly, smaller meals more often, and learning to eat the right things, what happens is we start getting more results. And Stephanie, what are your results today?
I have lost 30 pounds.
30 pounds. That's pretty cool. We could tell you about everybody's weight loss, things like that, but that's not why we're sitting in front of you right now. Just the lifestyle changes are absolutely huge. And to see it take over the entire family is very, very, very gratifying for us. It's great to see them living the lifestyle, and it's great to see how much they love the lifestyle. All right, guys, so the last part of this interview that we have for you is to that person that's sitting on the couch. They're on the edge of wanting to do this. They don't know how to do it. They don't know how to take that first step. If you could give them any piece of advice, big, small, anything at all, what would you tell them? We'll start with Cadence on this one.
Well, well, when I first started, I didn't really want to go, so I'd say just to never give up, because I really like it now.
So she said, just in case you didn't hear, she said, my advice to you guys is to never give up, because she fought the system at first, but she actually really enjoys coming to class now. I didn't make that up, I promise you guys, she said that. Right, Cadence? Confirm? Yes?
Yes.
Cool. All right, she's confirming with me. All right, next is Stephanie.
My advice is to just start. That's the hardest part, is to get going, and once you get going, it gets easier. Just to start.
I would agree with Stephanie. I'd say the hardest step to make is the first step. The very first step is the hardest one to make, and then what usually happens after that first step, you're scared, fear, nerves, whatever it might be, it goes out the door after the first session. Whatever it is, I guarantee it goes out. You'll wonder why you waited so long, but the first step is the hardest. Next up, Adam.
I would say after taking that first step is staying committed. You say all the time while we're working out, focus on the why. And, my why is sitting right here by me. So that's really what got me on.
That's huge.
Driving.
One of the biggest things that we say, we teach, and I was taught along the way, is having a strong why. Why are you doing something? If you don't have a strong why, when things get tough, it's easy to give up. But if you have a strong why, when you start something, I guarantee you when times get tough, you reflect back on that why, things get a little bit easier. You push a little bit harder, your drive, your mind, your body just takes over for you. You have to have a strong why. So that's a very good point. And in Adam's case, it's his family, which is very cool. Bryce, you're next, buddy.
My advice is take it slow. Start with like some arm stretches or leg stretches, then move on to like weight lifts and stuff.
So one thing at a time. Don't try to do too much at once, right, Bryce?
Yes.
Yeah, you confirming with me?
Yes.
All right, cool. All right.
He did not make that up.
I did not make that up. He's confirming again. I don't make things up. I just tell it how it is. All right, Anna, you're up.
I think in my case, the big part of it for me was I was really nervous to start. Like, I still get nervous sometimes, but once you realize that everybody's in the same boat, it just kind of goes away. And you just have to focus on yourself and why you're doing it.
That's a very good point, too, because I think as human beings that we get so focused on what other people think that we don't realize that they're doing the exact same thing. They're worried about what everybody else thinks. So you're so caught up in thinking about what do they think, how do they feel? And literally they're doing the exact same thing that you are. So you're basically holding yourself back when it's all said and done. This is real life, guys. It's not us making things up. There's nothing staged here, anything like that. We didn't tell them what was going on. We just wanted to hear it straight from their mouth. We're even recording this with a phone as we speak. So, thank you, Moore family. We appreciate it. To all the rest of you out there, I hope that you guys enjoyed this little video. We'll be bringing you more soon. We'll bring you some of our athletes. We'll bring you some of the families, moms, dads, and anything and everything in between. Life is short. Learn to enjoy it. See you. Reset.